Welcome back to my Let's Play for Master of the Monster Lair, or I should say my revisit, and it's time to lay down the groundwork for getting, the boss to actually appear, the, fireplaces. Yeah, I built this entire place so far without laying a single fireplace. I've been holding off on that because, just cuz. Mostly it's because I could, proceed to build on this floor that way. Of course, it also means I'm sitting on a ton of food at the moment. Like, I mean a ton of food. Like, I have, like, over 60 crow bat legs in my, food supply right now. And I really need to go through and eat those, or sell them. One of the two. Probably eat them. I don't like to waste my food by selling it. Even if the gains are minor, I'll still usually stuff it down my gullet. Because they add up after a while, even if it means the amount of days it took me to actually clear the game, was ridiculously high. Like over 800 days, to get to the bottom of the dungeon, Like, I don't care. It may have taken me several in-game years to do it, but I eventually got there. And I was really powerful by the end of it. I've been trying to avoid that in this run to a certain extent, because I don't want to end up too powerful. Because if I'm crazily strong, it's not exactly exciting when I fight the bosses and just completely clean their clock in 1 or 2 hits. Which happened in the original run. I got to the Flamosaurus and basically dropped it with Owen's first attack. And it wasn't even a critical, it was just a regular attack, because my strength was basically maxed at that point. So yeah, I was crazy strong, and I took advantage of it. Yeah, we'll focus on raising our strength even further, because why not? Yeah, we probably should buy a couple potatoes here. 5 seems about appropriate. Here you go, Kate. You get a constitution boost there. And we probably should have the furniture store. Yeah, I'm always happy to see you too, but let's buy some iron chests. I'm not really worried about the rest of this stuff, besides the trash dumps. After all, I can always use a constitution raiser. Fireplaces aren't really needed, but I'll take the cellars. And there is some magic for sale. And I'll take the cure spell, which gets rid of poison, and we'll take holy light for killing spooks. Albeit at this point I can just beat them to death with my sword, so it doesn't really matter to have that spell. But I like to have it anyway. Okay, this should now be a fire floor, and the boss should be ready to appear. And I'm guessing there's a lot more than 30 to 40 monsters on this floor at this point, or I think the goal is 40 to 50. There's way more than that. You got lucky, Fire Pig. You didn't have to taste my steel. Right off the get-go. As if you're wondering about the dirt patch in front of the stairwell, well, I should say ladder, I guess. Well, it's because you have to be at least 2 spots away from the stairwell to actually get monsters to appear, or them to put items in chests. Monsters, just don't like having their goodies, located close to the entrance. It kind of weirds them out. They're like, nah, man, I don't want to do that. Some might just instantly come along and steal my stuff. But if it's 3 spaces away, that takes some effort, and they think they wouldn't, look there, I guess. Because monsters are kind of lazy like that. Oh, cool, some Fire Pig. I'll eat that later, but for now, we got Dino to deal with. Albeit that looks like a bird beak more than anything, though I guess it's meant to be its nose, maybe? So this is a Flamosaurus, huh? Cool! Hey, this isn't the time to stare and gawk, it's coming right at us! You're right, we better fight it and then stuff it! I can look at all day. Guess that's its nose. That's one long nose, man. Hot lava? Oh, that might hurt. A little. Let's see. Let's try and seal it off so I can't cast any more magic spells. Of course it missed. And if I hit with fire, it'd probably just absorb it anyway, so I guess we're gonna have to try and beat it to death. Guess I should have brought some blizzard bombs. Who cares? Its attacks don't do enough damage to make that even worthwhile. Outside of its flame attacks, I mean. And its melee attacks are not going to do jack squat. Well, except the Gloop, because he has the weakest stats of anyone in the party right now. And if I spent more time on food days, yeah, he'd be even more outclassed than he is already. Like, embarrassingly so. Oh man, he managed to stun me? Darn. Well, let's have Gloop do an attack. Ooh, a poison arrow. Nice. Well, let's try and stun him. That didn't work. Well, Gloop's gonna be in a bit of pain. Guess I'll have to heal Gloop. Come on, Gloop, use your nice magic to heal yourself. Come on, stun with your stick. That didn't work. Oh, whatever. Gloop gets the kill! Just because of stun. Otherwise, Owen would have got it. Well, now we have access to the next floor. I guess we should go check it out. Let's see what's so cool about a stuffed saurus. I mean, seriously. Cold, huh? That's grown while sleeping out of the walls. This is a great floor for monsters that like water and the cold, like otters, and you know. Know what? Mermaids? I don't think there's any mermaids in this game, unfortunately. It'd be cool if there was, but I don't think they are. And the first thing to do is to try and dig our way to the corners. Because I like building backwards. Makes it a bit easier, you know, to start building if I want to stop, you know, with pointless grinding. So close. I also like to check the corners first in case, you know, there's, hidden items. Because if you lay down a room on top of them first, you can miss out. Potentially. Dungeon Digger, I heard a dinosaur roaring outside the caves, and it shook the whole area. Did you defeat the Flamosaurus? And did you stuff it yet? Well, yeah, here it is. What, you didn't see it before? I imagined the Flamosaurus would be pretty big. Or are you saying it was a tiny monster despite how big it seemed on the screen? Whoa, hey! Nice walk. Now I can get some tourists to visit this town. Wait, Mr. Mayor, we didn't do it for the tourism, we did all for world peace! Of course, and now that the world is at peace, we can get some tourists in here, right? But now some otter monsters may be going on a rampage. Oh yes, you mentioned that. Sure you're up to the task of taking care of one or two otters. I have to prepare the stuffed saurus package tour. Nice work, I'll give you a little token of appreciation from the town. Yeah, definitely little. Man. Is it really okay leaving things like this? Not really. But let's face it, we're nowhere close to building the bottom of our dungeon yet, so what do you expect? And Kate can have some roast fire slime. And it's time to rest. Something terrible has happened. Terrible, I tell you. Simply terrible. I've received an announcement from the castle. They received a declaration of war from the Otter Corps. A war has begun. Oh boy. These are more than just otters. We're talking otter warriors here. A bunch of otters swinging swords. Thousands of them. Tens of thousands. This is not good. We'd better do something. I've been ordered by the castle to take responsibility for this mess. I have to resign my position as mayor unless we do something. Please use your dungeon to hunt these otter warriors down. Get rid of every otter warrior you find. Every last one of them. Isn't that genocide? Well, I guess since it's monsters, they don't count, right? Regardless of whose fault it is, someone has to hunt down all these otters. Well, yeah, but thank you for your help, really. I'll mean it. Sure. That's not exactly impressive knowledge. Problem is they're not selling rooms good for otters just yet, are they? I don't want fireplaces, I need water sources or fountains. I take either or at this point. I'll take the altars. I'll probably need them at some point anyway. Yeah, back to work, alright. Back to searching for items and clearing space to, you know, start laying the groundwork for this floor. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to want to put certain things at, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. I might just build a straight line from this area outwards, full of the water sources. They'll probably placing them for, you know, the start of the next episode. That way I can, you know, don't have to worry about the boss appearing until, you know, it's time. So if I lay down any water sources to look for otters, it's probably only going to be a handful in the back to try and keep it limited so they don't actually appear. Oh, cool, a tiara. Oh, give this over to, Kate. After all, she's gonna be the only one that actually wear a tiara. Well, I suppose I could have given it to Gloob. Because Gloob likes stuff like that. He'll wear whatever you give him without complaint. Let's see. I'll take care of it. Mostly. Still so much more distance to cover. Oh well, it's not gonna have food to spare. Jeez. Probably more fire pig saute, to be honest. I need my power after all. Nah, I don't want to save right now. What's this about? It's like a daddy pig with a young pig on his back and another baby pig on top of the stack. The daddy pig stumbles, the whole pile tumbles, and they all hit the ground in a smack. Probably. Good question. Hello. A favor, huh? Sure. I want a shell ring, a ring made out of seashell. Seashell? They say that they have the power to resist water magic. Charlie wants one to protect himself from monsters, so I thought I'd ask you. I knew right away that you'd be the person to ask, you know, because you can find all this weird stuff, you know, that monsters tend to carry. I'll get you one, probably. Hungry for what, though, is the question. Good to see you. I still can't hunt down stuff for find these otters yet, huh? Darn. I'll take a flower garden though, and I'll keep pining these cellars just because they're there. It's always a good idea to have lots of cellars. Jeez. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Well, whatever. It's not like I don't have food to spare at the moment. To the King of the Leons. We're at war with the otters, and it's kinda my fault. I think the fastest way to end this war would be to defeat the leader of the otters. The problem is, we don't know who the leader is. If you know, would you mind telling us, please? There, that should be good enough. Okay, so I need some more, potatoes. I don't have a clue what she's thinking about, and I really don't want to know. One more strength boost, because I can. It's a new day. Okay. Dear Dungeon Digger, you've stumbled onto something important. Any military corps will lose its power and focus once its leader is removed. The leader of the Otter Warriors is the Otter Wizard. A wizard, eh? Well, we can probably beat the crap out of him if we can get a hold of him then. The trick is how. Since he knows he'll be targeted if he comes out into the open, he hides in the shadows. Nowhere are the shadows deeper than a dungeon like yours, so build a fourth floor that otters would love. My question is why they even head down through the dungeon, you know, to find a spot they love anyway. I think they just hit the first floor like, yeah, there's nothing here, we're leaving. Well, now. A room with water. Water? That's important. Even monsters can't live without it. How about a water source with plenty of fresh water? But you know, young master, aren't you at war with those nasty otters? You place a water source in your dungeon, won't that just make the otter core happy? True, but that's what I want. Because happy monsters stick around in a dungeon so they can be killed off later. Jeez. Dungeon needs to make its monsters happy, or it's not really a dungeon at all. True words, that. Let's just buy all these. We're gonna need at least probably 12 to 13 to get the monsters to appear anyway. You know what, buddy? It's time for the fourth floor. Yeah, and you need to attract water monsters, right? So place water sources, but no fireplaces. I repeat, no fireplaces. It's important. They'll weaken the effect of the water. If you want to open up a magic hole on the fourth floor, you'll need 50 to 60 monsters. Oh, and probably 12 or 13 sources. Try and attract ice monsters, water slimes, and so on. Be sure you collect armor that's strong against ice and water. Otherwise, you'll have a lot of trouble fighting against water monsters. Or I can simply overpower them by eating a ton of food. It's what I'm good at. Now I'm gonna have to start working on refilling my coffers here pretty soon. Because I don't like being broke after all. Because that just sucks. Oh, really? You call that an attack? Time to end this. Poor Kate. She definitely needs to eat some more pig. Ooh, is that meant to be another Crobat leg? Yep. Damn, I got a ton of those. Got like 60 plus of them at this point. I really should probably start eating those at some point. Oh well, if we're gonna start building a dungeon, we're gonna build it backwards. Okay. Let's see. A field, eh? Yeah, we're gonna lay the. Oh yeah, I need to go a bit back further here. Okay, now the flower garden. Oh, might as well check. I don't think there's gonna be an item there though. That can be pretty reliably counted on. I get out of here. Now let's see what to eat. Ooh, now we're down to 66. Execute Order 66, the execution of the Jedi. Now let's see what we got here in the room department. Another iron chest, just cause. We're gonna need more water sources. Oh, great. I can't carry any more rooms just yet. So I'm gonna have to start dumping a bunch of cellars and other stuff at this point. Darn. Thanks for the reminder, I just didn't need it. I want to be careful not to head out on accident. But I think we can also find some new monsters in the field at this point, so I might as well go pop them just because they're there. Seriously, why does every pig want to pick a fight with me in this game? They not realize they're going to die. Well, whatever. I'll take care of most of the problems. Now to fire our way through these guys and gals to earn a little cash. I want to stat up our friend here, even if just a little. More of them. Still gonna pop the Fort Cat first, just because, you know, it can hit really hard and do poison. Sure, I can cure it, but that's not the point. Oh, good, it did die. I was nervous there for a second. Afraid it wouldn't work. Okay. And of course it's a shoe. Why wouldn't it be a shoe? Okay. Powerful leap, eh? I'll throw a spell at you, and hopefully no Gloop will go before the Fort Cat does, and I can drop another spell. Or at the very least, I won't get poisoned. Oh, he did the poisoning back. Nice. But it doesn't really mean anything, because we're definitely gonna just have Owen drop her. I'm not gonna wait for poison to go off. Coffee Mauler lives off of Fort Cat, eh? Interesting choice, I suppose. Oh, look, it's a carrot. There's a whole new meaning to the word carrot top, I suppose. And yeah, carrots in this game carry, missiles. Because of course they do. Well, at least it probably dies easily in fire. After all, it is a carrot. I imagine it burns good. Real good. Ooh, we got another bow. Sweet. Oh no, they're trying to deny me. You do not want to deny me that bow, man. Because I want it, and I'm gonna take it. Regardless of how much fight you put up, you're still gonna die. Okay. Let's try a Gloop arrow. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. It rarely does. Let's see, let's pull up the menu. No. We want the naughty magic. It's time to burn ourselves a pig boar. Aw, we didn't get to attack before that thing? That blows. Oh, hopefully I get to go before the carrot does. Now I just feel insulted. Now you have to die horribly. I'm gonna burn you alive, Missile Carrot. Hopefully that's food. Jeez, I want it to be food so bad. Because you can actually get carrots, you know, once you've gotten at least one, probably from that one girl. And you can always probably ask the Magic Shop owner about some recipes about it too, so I'm sure I'll find a utility for it somewhere. Ooh, some more fur, huh? Not particularly exciting, I have to admit, but whatever. Cellar. Let's see, altar. Another altar. Might be some of the only water sources I'm willing to lay out here. Okay, lay that there. Take a rest on these feed barrels. Okay. Let's get out of here. See if anyone else comes to me with any quests, right? Hey, do you know any good ways to eat carrots? Carrots? There are all sorts of different ways to eat them. But for a girl, I'd recommend carrot juice. Make juice out of one carrot and use it to wash down a spook tart. If you do that, your wisdom will go up by 2 points for every one spook tart you eat. I think they're good for a girl's diet, too. Good for dieting? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, getting the spook tart's the hard part, though. Whatever, for now we can just focus on crow legs. I don't know how much boosting speed's gonna help us, but might as well pump points into it anyway. Yeah, whatever. I don't care if you think it's good to see me or not. Okay. Take those. Definitely want some of those. Take all those altars. I guess that means we're out of space for rooms at this point. Still so many choices, huh? Honestly, I think this is going to be the end of this episode, because at this point, it's just all the same at this point. I'm just going to have to keep laying more rooms until I'm satisfied I've built up my stats enough, and, you know, laid out enough rooms to really build up this floor into a massive stockpile of monsters. Until next time, then. See ya.